All right, hold on just a second. Okay, hold on real quick. Oops. All right. I just messed that up. Well, what did I do with those things? I'll be right back. I forgot something. But okay. Here. Okay. This is the share show. This is the share show. And I share things. And I share things. Share show.
Countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Who's that coming from somewhere up in the sky? Moving fast and bright as a firefly. Just when you think the trouble's gonna pounce, who's gonna be there when it really counts? Do that countdown and send a wish out through the air. Just do that countdown. Just when you need them, they'll be there. Don't be afraid when clouds are brewing in your heart. If you can dream, just send a wish out in the dark and do that
Onpassive
countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Karma's a bitch.
Hello, all of my fabulous, beautiful people, and how are you all doing today? I hope that you are all doing very, very, very well. Hello, Joe, good to see you. Time for Onpassive brand condom ads. Maybe it could be done, possibly. Hello, Aaron, good to see you. These Onpassive Bergs couldn't afford Queen's licensing fees. No, they could not. Good morning, Forest Witch. I hope that you are well. Hello, Decon versus the Dark. Good to see you. Hello, Iconic. I am glad that you are here. Hello, Chris McNair. I'm glad that you've made it. So today we are going to be, of course, talking about my favorite disaster on the internet, and that is, of course, Onpassive. And today we're going to be talking about what's going on with the website. I always give you guys a website update, and then we are going to be reacting to good old ShareBear. And ShareBear, I've reacted to before. I've reached out to her and I've tried to tell her that Onpassive is not a good thing, and she's just over here the whole time like,
La, 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 la. Quiet!
she seems to think that Onpassive is the best thing since sliced bread, and she's one of my favorite people to react to. Hello, Chris. He says, I was on Chris Johnson's live today and he actually responded to me. He seemed to recognize my name. Hopefully from over here in the Recovering Hunbot streams. We hope. Hello, Muddy. Good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning. Joe says, thought that would be Baby Carrot Forge. No. What is this, Queen? A YouTube poop? Yes, that is what it is. Hola, Stricardo. Hola. So, honestly, guys, not a lot has gone on. I thought that I'm trying to actually update you, and I don't want to just be here constantly reacting to the Onpassive guys because they started playing victims, right? They were like, oh, the haters and blah, blah, blah. And Alonda has been doing a fabulously amazing job of covering it. Onpassive is her baby. A lot of people randomly accuse me of like getting her obsessed with Onpassive or something. Onpassive was her baby first. she brought me on because she's more of the MLM business and coaching and education expert, and I'm more of the cult and creep expert, if you will. So she wanted to collab with me on it to sort of ask me about the cult stuff is really what I was there for. How culty is this? Like, am I right to think this is more of a cult than a business? Because cults of personality included in that, and weird communities and that sort of thing. That's my niche. More so even than the business stuff, right? I am not an expert, okay, or anything like that, but I have a better knowledge, if you will. When I talk about business practices and stuff, I often have to sit down and do a lot of research and look up a lot of the business laws and that kind of thing. But honestly, when I'm covering cults, I'm usually fact checking myself because that's where my knowledge is in terms of all this. I'm a little bit of an occult expert, not for real expert, but I have always had a big interest in that. And when the Recovering Hunbot started covering these guys, I think at first she thought like bunch of goofy guys running an MLM, and it was going to be very similar to like Inagic and the Brobots there, if you will, right? Like the kind of stuff that she's very used to covering. She's an expert when it comes. I would call her an expert when it comes to business practices, coaching practices. She does education and like she checks and you know what I mean? Like she actually works in the field where I would feel comfortable saying that the Recovering Hunbot is an expert when it comes to ethical business practices and multi-level marketing and businesses. And then when she began to cover it kind of like unraveled and started to get more and more creepy to her and anyone else that she was kind of bringing on, because there was a few others that also streamed with her about it, right? Like Roberta Blevins and etc. Michelle, of course. And everyone was kind of like, this thing's really creepy. So she kind of reached out to me and said, can you come on and take a look at this thing? Because I think this is a cult more than an MLM or a business or even a scam, really. It's really a cult of personality over this Ash guy. And I think the rest might just be kind of smoke screens so that this guy can just kind of have a cult that like praises him, if you will, and like hangs out with him. And, you know, it's very strange. And so when that all started, I honestly think we thought we were going to cover it a few times and then we were both going to move on and go back to doing our normal things and etc. But then nothing happened again. I think we were also really hoping that Ash was going to at least do something that he promised, and especially with eyes on him, right? Being covered by people kind of holding his ass to the fire, if you will. Down here in hell, I hold all kinds of people to the fire. And just sort of be like, do what you promised these people, all right? You're under a microscope. Let's actually see you get this stuff done. It's one thing when you're doing these webinars just with these people, like promising all this bullshit. It's another thing when you're doing them. And then you have other people out here holding you accountable for the things that you're saying and promising these people. And I think we were both hoping, at least at the beginning, that would kind of force Ash to get his ass in gear and get everything done. And then time just went on. And we're like waiting. And at the same time, we got mesmerized with how he controls this group of people, how he can blatantly lie to them and then change dates of things or rewrite history, and how they just sort of go along with it. You all know that I'm real fascinated when people are like that, right? So So it became almost like, wow, we have to study these people. This is almost like a scam that we have never seen before in our lives. Okay. We've seen cults. We've seen scams. We've seen a lot of culty scams as multi-level marketing, right? Multi-level marketing is a culty scam. I mean, that's basically what they are. But this was like its own area. And it for the first time, I think we saw something that was more the cult than the scam. Do you get what I'm saying? So usually in multi-level marketing, it is very much about making money and running your own business and like signing on Huntons underneath you in a pyramid scheme. You know what I'm saying? And the business seems to be the focal point. Everything has to do with the business. You make relationships to grow your business. You reach out to your friends and family every day to grow your business or sell them shit from it. Even your own personal development you do becomes about how you're just doing it to be better at being a Hun. Like it's not actually for you or for your family or for you to be a better person. No. It all becomes for your business, for your Hun. And I think the thing that's so intriguing, that everyone finds so intriguing about Onpassive, is that it's almost the opposite. Not everything is about a business because they didn't have one. And when we got here, they had no products. So they weren't selling anything. And I mean, let's be real. Were things even being made behind the scenes? Probably not, right? Like, I think we have all agreed that Ash has just been sitting there with his thumb up his ass, if you will, in his hotel room, planning things, but not actually executing any of the plans, right? That was the big problem over here with this whole thing. So instead, they're almost just worshiping Ash, worshiping these ideas he has, right? Ideas of a business, ideas of products and of future endeavors that the business would do to help people. That was a big one, especially with their whole stupid bless, right? It was all, our business is going to bring data centers everywhere. And there was a time where they were promising clean water to people and to end homelessness. Like, there was a lot of that, but there wasn't any actual real business, so I think that is why we are all so almost addicted to this story, if you will, this journey of Onpassive, and why it is going on 2 years later, and we are still watching, all of us together, Alonda and myself, kind of there with you all going, what are they going to do next or not do next? Because again, the problem is that they're not doing things here. And the good news is that so far, I do feel like in the last 6 months is probably when they've done the most. We finally did get the website up and to a time where people can actually log in. Now, are they still having login issues? Here and there, but now I cannot say that that is a main issue they are having. And it seems like they have at least fixed that on the website. People are able to go on the website, log in, and get into the ecosystem. That's a big step for them, believe it or not. It took them 4 years to do that. Going on 5, right? Almost 5 years. June 1st was their 5-year anniversary. Okay? So, literally took them almost 5 years just to get that done. Now we do have a few products. Are they fabulously amazing? No. But I mean, there's some in existence. And I think it will just be best if I just, show you guys instead of just sitting here blabbing about it to you. So here is, of course, their website. They are still changing it as often as possible. And spoiler alert, I still find it as annoying as I always have. It moves around, it changes, did you see what just happened? I hate this damn website. I can't stand it. It's very bouncy. Things will take a second to load sometimes, and Like I said, it seems to jump at you. I don't know what that was. But the new thing that you're going to notice down here that maybe you didn't notice the last time we covered it, because, yeah, not much is new over here, is they have their United States office, India, all right, Singapore, Dubai, which is on the Burj Khalifa. They still only have the one floor listed. I don't know what happened to the other floor they apparently took over. Rip to that floor. I guess it just disappeared. Got lost in Dubai somewhere. But the new office they have is in Egypt, in the Nile City Towers. So it is now listed on the website. I was waiting for that to happen. It took them a little bit after announcing, as it usually does. But there it is. It's there. Ricardo says beautiful colors. I feel like it's very dark. It's very dark, like my soul. You know? It's a very dark, bouncy, like Shani's boobs. Are they bouncy? I don't know, Joe. I've never checked them out. Ha, gotcha. It's one of the ugliest ever. It really is. I wish I could say different. They've had better ones. Honestly, they have. That would be Ash's idea of famine relief. Yeah, just signing everyone up to Onpassive would be his idea, right? And Ash's heart. Yes, it's as black as Ash's cold, dark heart. So I was a little proud of them for that. You know, I'll give credit where credit's due. I was like, look at that. They actually did it a little bit quicker than they usually do. So there's that. And here, of course, is the back office. The sign-in page also changed, and it's just dark blue and ugly. I don't feel like you guys need to see that. You know, I'm sure you already have. So here we have the O-Mail. I mean, that's a product, right? And that's their whole like email service. We have O-Net, which is like a Facebook thing. And yeah, we're able to post. Sometimes people are still having problems not being able to post on it, but it has gotten better. We have O-Trim, which shortens those URLs. Marianne and Wanda were a bit. Sorry, I won't do that again. So O-Trim is working. It's, I mean, as decent, I guess, as O-Trim will be. But like I said, I just hate how everything is otrim.ai/ and then what you want it to be. But whatever. And then, of course, O-Connect, which we have recently checked out. And, you know, it's okay. It's better than I think we thought it was going to be, but I find it really busy. There's too much going on with it. And a lot of the people that are joining this are elderly people or people that don't have English as a first language. And I feel like it would be confusing. Over here, they're announcing their whole Egypt thing. And then they have another video that we're going to check out. Instead of the ad break, I'm going to torture you with that. I am Satan after all. So here it says upcoming products. O bless, O booking, O create, O domain. So, you know, still sort of looks the same as the last time we saw it. The last time we saw it, it looked pretty much exactly like this, just a different color scheme. I do not mind this. I mean, I feel like it's a little busy too. There's a lot of moving around, but it's not as bad as their actual website. So, I mean, again, we've come a little bit of a ways. They have put out some products, but when you're 5 years in, you would think that all of these would be ready. And especially when Ash Mufareh told everyone the entire time that he was working his little heart out and getting everything done, and that he had all these ones done behind the scenes already, ready to release. And these were the ones that were done, remember, behind the scenes. The ones that are coming soon. So again, if they were already done behind the scenes months ago, according to him, what we waiting for? That's the big question we all keep wondering, right? And the good news is that he's given us a little bit of an update, and I have that for us here today. Aaron says, them sand-filled sacks have slack and floppage, no bounce at all. I'd have to agree. But I have 10 credits or apples or oranges. Something like that, right? I have 10 apples. 10 apples. I would like to throw all of them at Ash's head, but unfortunately, all I can do with them is buy O products. Like, thanks, Ash. Thanks for the 10 apples. Will it buy a hula hoop from Susie? Honestly, that would be a better purchase than what it wants you to buy, because it wants you to buy O Connect or one of the many other future products that's coming out. But do you think O Connect's just going to be like 10 credits? No. I mean, the apparent free trial took a credit from me and then gave it back, and I was very confused. O-Net is an Indian sausage fest. It really aids Man Love Thursday, and it is perfect for Pride Month. Happy June, everyone! I should push Tiny Dairy condoms on O-Net. You should, actually. See how many people ask to purchase them. You know, they would think it's a real ad. When I did my Onpassive parody song, The Launch Will Go On, they thought it was a real song. A lot of them. It was kind of great. It was epically perfect, actually. We loved every second of reading the comments going, I love Onpassive too. Like, were you actually listening? Would you? No? Oh, okay. This is why Ash Mufara has so many O founders. You see? They don't actually listen and comprehend what's happening. Oh, shit. Yes. Insolent Violet says that if you start a club, she'll join it. So there you go. You're good. You probably need Tiny and just call them the size of Ash's fingernail, and they'll all come running. One day I will try a second post on O-Net. Yeah, Joe's O-Net never really worked for him. He was one of the people that like tried to use it and it just would not let him post. There was a time when I couldn't post, and then I was like, yay, I can post now. And he was like, well, I can't. Like, what the hell? So then we kind of realized that they aren't fixing the problems like generally for the whole system. They just fix like your account, which is probably why it's taking them a lot longer, because the bug would affect everyone. I totally got confused with Pride Month. Does anyone want to buy 12 lions? Again, that would be a better purchase than what you could be buying from Onpassive. None of them have any sense of irony. No, they do not. You're too good for O-Net, Joe. You're too good for it, Joe. So yes, I have one of my favorite people, Sherry, here. Because despite everything that's been going on with Onpassive, Sherry is always in a fabulously amazing mood. Okay, she's always happy. She's always ready to share everything with us. And today she's going to tell us all about how Onpassive is more funner. Yep, that's what we're hearing.
All right, hold on just a second. Da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-bum-bum.
Yeah. Remix! No, I'm joking.
Well, what did I do with those things? I'll be right back. I forgot something.
Sherry, don't ever change, Sherry. Don't ever change. We actually do love Sherry here. I have a very strong belief that if you actually are streaming people and reacting to them that you actually hate, then you should probably log off the internet. I adore Sherry. Honestly, like I said, this thing's crashing. Like, Onpassive is fucking this woman over, and she's here whistling and shit. I mean, you can't get happier than Sherry. When I grow up, I want to be as happy as this woman all the time. Where are you going, Sherry? Come back. I do have to give you a little bit of a tip, and it's because I love you. It would help you if you would not only write down what you're going to say and pay attention to the notes better, but also before you hit record, you sort of like make sure that you have everything ready to go. take a few minutes and sit down and say, do I have all of my notes out? Do I have my do I have my mirror, I guess, my lipstick, my straight jacket, is it ready to go? Do I have the the altar for Ash and my love for him sitting on the table that I worship every night? And then hit record and start the stream up. And then you won't have to do all this, because it makes you look flaky, like you don't know what's going on. And Sherry, you're super intelligent, girl.
This is the Share Show, and I share things, and today's date is 5/26/2023. Can you believe?
I mean, like, who sets the date so happy as this woman? Have you ever seen anything like it? I love it.
It's already the 26th of the month. I'm sure a lot of people are on the road doing what they want to do for this amazing holiday coming up.
Like, she even has cue cards going. All right, she does make the cue cards. That's why I said make sure that you pay attention to them more. Maybe use them, Sherry, sweetheart. Please use them. Just, did she forget the year? Oh, yeah. Sherry probably doesn't even know where she is half the time. Oh, yeah, she doesn't know what year it is. She doesn't know what day it is. Half the time, she probably has no clue what's going on. Hello, Devil's Advocate. And she really, really forgot the whole date. I think that's why she said it like that. She had to draw it out for her to remember. But she kind of reminds me of a female Happier Cece, right? She's like, hi, my name is Sherry and I share things, which we love, by the way. Like that, she has the most coolest catchphrase. That is way better than, welcome to the cool zone, Marty. You need to step it up a notch if you want to be like our girl Sherry here. Yeah, she's going to end up selling more on Passive founder accounts than you, just because she's fun. And you're all like, welcome to the cool zone. And she's like, hi, my name's Sherry and I share things. Like, she's great. She's so kooky.
Some people probably already left to do what to do for the long weekend here in the U.S.
Some people have already left to do what they're going to do.
We do, and here in the U.S., we do Memorial Day. So
she also forgot about Memorial Day. She's like, here in the U.S., we do that holiday thing. Yeah, where everyone doesn't go to work, that day. That's the day.
Anyway, I do have a couple things to share with you.
I hope so, because this is Sherry that shares on the Share Show.
And here we go. Oh, please subscribe to my station and give me a thumbs up. That would be great. If you have a station, put yours down below and I will check it out, providing it is positive, because that is how I roll.
So the best thing about Sherry is that this isn't a YouTube channel or a business even to her. This is a whole station. Oh yeah, Sherry runs her very own television station called Sherry with the Share Show that shares things. I tried to get it out without laughing. I have a feeling she won't update her look even when she's a millionaire. No, she's humble like that, Sherry. Sherry here, she's a humble bloke. She would never do that to us. You won't see her wearing no fancy earrings and going to the ball after she becomes a millionaire with all of her Onpassive earnings. No, she'll still be here in her blue sweater doing her TV station. Nothing cooler than a boomer using the phrase cool, right? And it's so funny too, because it's Marty. And if you guys have ever seen me react to Marty, and if you haven't, please do go check it out. But he's a very slow and half depressed. He reminds me of Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. If I had to pick a character out there of anyone for him, that's who I would say. They were like, who does he remind you of? Eeyore. He has this whole like depressing thing about him, and then he's all like, welcome to the cool zone. It's epically hilarious and wonderful, and I love every second of it. But, you know, it doesn't slap as hard as, this is Sherry and this is the Cher Show. You know, like Joe says, I'd rather be on her team, right? I'm so sorry, my dear, and I do not know why you have a broken heart, but I hope that it is repaired. Chris says she won't need to. She'll have a harem of cat male models fanning her with frond leaves and feeding her grapes. And Marty will be there. I'm sure of it. Smash that like button. It's Eeyore. Yes, Marty is Eeyore. Remind me to do that meme later, guys.
In my station. So, here we go. So here's a couple of different things.
Here we go.
Positive things. Life is found in the dance between your deepest desire and your greatest fear.
Ooh, Sherry, you're sharing things today. She's gonna be deep.
Like that one. Here's another one.
I love how she also rates them as she reads through them every time. Like, she'll read us a motivational quote and then she'll react to it like, woo, that was a good one. Or, ooh, like she just did here, that's my favorite one, Sherry. I love that. And then she'll be like I said, she'll be like, this is a really good quote. I have another one for you. And then we get it all over again. It's beautiful.
Life is a gift, and it offers us the privilege, opportunity, and responsibility to give something back by
And what? And responsibility. Okay.
becoming more. That's so true, because when you become more, you end up giving more, right?
Yes. Now, I know that there might be some people out there watching right now, and they are like, oh, that evil queen at it again, picking on some fucking older woman, just trying to do a live stream. She's just out here doing motivational quotes. Like, what harm does that do to anyone? She's just doing motivational quotes, queen, trying to be positive and happy. But Sherry doesn't want to just be positive and happy, just, to come out here and be happy and spread love and joy and run in fields with the bunnies and lay in the daisies. No. You see, Sherry is only doing this so that she could segue to describe to us why we should join Onpassive. And that's why we're here.
Love that. And then I'm going to read you one more. This one's by John C.
If you heard what she just said there, please tell me what it was in the comments. Because I listened to that part several times, never got it. Something about some John C. dude said something, and now we're about to hear it, I guess.
Maxwell. And I'm not sure who the other one's from.
We call that the scammer's throat clear. If you want to know why, it's because they all do one. They all have this tick. Not just the ones in Onpassive either. You will see this almost all across the board. And now that I've mentioned it to you, if you've never heard of it before, now it is all you will see whenever you watch Scammers. You're welcome. They all do this little cough, clear my throat thing. Whenever they're about to lie or manipulate someone, it's like a tell. So we call it the Scammer's throat clear, and she just did hers.
Anyway, let's see, which one do I want here? Okay, you never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. So sometimes we got to change it up to get a different outcome.
Your daily routine is good, so change it up and get a different outcome. Six Frops says, I came here with my jar to catch that cockroach that was crawling around here the other day, but I see it has gone away. For now. It will probably be back. I am amazed that Sherry has an iMac. It's like, I'm amazed that someone gave this woman a computer at all. Like any technology, and then let her loose with it. But whatever.
Keep doing the same thing over and over, you're going to get the same thing happening. So,
aha, see, that's different though. You can have a throat clear, but do you do it only when you're about to manipulate someone into a scam. You see, you don't. So you don't have the scammer's throat clear. You just have a cough from COVID, which I'm very sorry about. And I hope that you get better with that soon. I think I am still experiencing that from when I had it for like 3 weeks. Not fun.
So that's what I have for that. And then in the description, I put, what did I put?
I love her. So that's what I have for my motivation of the day. That was me being positive, guys. That's done. And now in my description, I put, crap, what did I put there? What was it? I seem to have misplaced it somewhere.
Oh, shoot, I forgot what I put.
Oh my God. Come on, Sherry. The good news is she's laughing at herself about it.
I do this every time because I think of different stuff to put, and then I end up changing it and put something else. I think I put, anyway, it has to do with Onpassive. I forgot what I put.
This poor woman. Honestly, you want the real tea? This poor woman has to do so many of these Onpassive videos a day that she probably does forget what she put in this description, because I bet you she's already written 10 of them today. All about Onpassive. And she's a little elderly. So, like, can you blame her for not being able to remember, though? I mean, I kind of don't. Good afternoon, April. I hope that you are having a wonderful day and you are ready to laugh at this scam with us. Come to think of it, COVID also left me with Sherry Brain. Yes, you know, Sherry Brain is a thing now.
I know what it was. Onpassive is...
Oh, she remembered. I don't know if that's a good thing yet.
Is the answer. It is more fun, more easier, more secure. And do you have yours yet? That's what I put in. Now,
that was the title. Sherry, that was the title. Did you just copy and paste it in the description too? The title is what you call it. And then underneath the title, there's the description where you can then write other things.
I remember. A little bit brain fog there for a second, but that's okay. I got it back. There you go. So, what do I mean by that? Well,
yeah, please do elaborate, because so far nothing has changed. Since the last time I have been out here, not one thing has changed.
If you haven't experienced it, if you haven't seen or haven't heard, then you don't know what I'm talking about.
No, even, spoiler, even if you do know what she's talking about in terms of Onpassive, you will still be confused during this.
It's best to see and play with that, because telling me it is just incredible. We are the whole new way, disruptive way to use the internet.
Uh-oh, guys. She's gonna play with it! Please don't do that, Sherry. Leave Al alone.
He's made it more funner, more easier, more
what? More funner? Funner? Funner is a word now. Look at that.
more simpler and more secure, and what's really cool about it is only a single sign-on. That to me is a time saver all the way around. Just again.
Yeah, it's only a single sign-on. And then it opens up 5 million tabs on your browser.
Today, I think it never fails for me. For some reason, I always have something I want to look up or do, and I need my new. I needed created a password in a login page or whatever. So I always seem to need.
You always have trouble remembering things, so you never remember your passwords. Got it.
Need something or other, but Onpassive, you only needs one single one. Everything that you need is at your fingertips. We built from the ground up. We made everything more funner and easier and simpler to use.
What does that mean, and what is everything? So far, this company, as I said, it has an URL shortener, as if they're the Dixie Chicks, okay? Then they have OConnect, which is like a Skype. Okay, it's just like Skype, where you can do like video conferencing or Zoom, one of those. Then they have ONet, which is a real bad version of Facebook. And then they have Mail, which is email that sucks in comparison to anything else. Did you know there wasn't even a send button with this thing for the longest time? We had to be like, yo, Ash, there's no send button, dude. There's no reply button. How are we supposed to be sending these emails? Like, it was just awful. This whole thing's been a mess. And then we have Sherry out here, just positive as anything. Happiest woman in the world, right? And she's out here just like, Onpassive makes everything more funner. Inventing words and shit. And you're like, Sherry, what are you talking about? What is everything? What, like, it makes what more fun? Because I tell you right now, everyone would rather be on Facebook where everybody else is. The best part about their ONet is it's a Facebook, but only for people in Onpassive. So only the people in Onpassive see it. So essentially, you would then have to sign up everyone you know to switch, right, from like a Facebook or Instagram or normal social media platform to ONet. Like, no one's going to do this. It's basically like they're trying to create their very own internet. All right? And I'm not joking. Like, that's basically what they're doing. They're even talking about building their own data centers, right? So they're all over here like, we're creating our own internet, and it's going to be better than all the other internet. So you have to come over here and pay money and join us in order to use it when you're already out there using the web for probably paying, a service provider for it. You know what I'm saying? So why the fuck would you go then and like pay extra money to be able to use their internet when they don't provide anything of value? All right. There always has to be a selling point with a business when you're doing a sale. What is better about this product than the other ones? Spoiler, there is nothing better about anything Onpassive has ever released than anything else out there, and a lot of that stuff is cheaper or free. So no one in their right mind, that is, and we see who's in this thing. Sherry's definitely in her right mind. Don't listen to me. I'm Satan. And like, who's gonna go over there and go and join Onpassive and like use all their stuff instead? And be like, I'm going to not use Google anymore. I want to use Mail instead of Gmail. Instead of Facebook or Twitter, fuck my friends and family. I'm going to go talk to the people in Onpassive. Like no one. Other than you, Sherry. You might be the only one.
Trust me, when you get back there and see it, you're going to go, oh my gosh, she's right.
You're going to go, oh my gosh. And you're not going to think she's right. But you are going to go, oh my gosh. I just showed you some of it. Were you going, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go and sign up? No, you weren't, were you? Yeah, didn't think so.
I'm not trying to be right. I'm just trying to share with you something I found to be very fun and easier and simpler and more secure. And what makes it secure is because it's using one, artificial intelligence, and two, we have our own data centers, and that keeps your stuff secure, plus everything's encrypted.
They do not have their own data centers. We have been searching. I don't know if you're aware of this, but there is a data center grid. There is a grid where you can actually look and find where all of the data centers are in all of the world if you want. They do not have one. There have been no new ones that have shown up since this thing has gone on. Okay? So that's a lie. There is no data center. So they don't have their own data centers. That's just something that they're all told by Ash. And we're all just sheep here. They repeat what Ash says, right? But the thing is, again, I don't put all the blame on them. I put it on Ash just as much because he's the one lying to all of them. And he gained their trust, unfortunately, but true. Worked very hard to do so. So it's on him. But also, they got to also wake up too. I mean, they're all adults, But it's like, that's a lie. So that's not true. And it's secure because of AI. Yeah, no, you're right. Onpassive is the only thing that uses artificial intelligence out here. I mean, nothing else does. Microsoft and Google and shit, no, they never use AIs. You're right. How innovative.
So that means they can't get to it. It's not simple as it would be because it's all encrypted. So that
Yeah, you're right. Encrypting it. Definitely. That stops all of the hackers. I am like this close to asking people to hack it just to see if they can.
to me is phenomenal. I come on here to share it with you because one, because it's a time saver, and two, because of this company.
Number one, it's a time saver, and number two, wait a minute. Hold up. Like, whoa. Hold the phone. Hold the damn phone. Why? Are you not gonna explain that at all? That's it? That's all we get? Gee, thanks, Sherry. Thanks for sharing.
This is going to change the world to make it a much more loving and better place because of it's about helping humanity and correcting the corruption. That's the main thought here in this company.
Yeah, I know. It's the main thought here in this company. It's all Ash says over and over again to these people. They've been brainwashed with it. We are the correction to the corruption. We are Onpassive. We're here to save the world. Then one time he actually said, God sent me down to Earth to build this company to save the world. And we were like, oh yeah, cult. No, that did it. That was one of the only things other than the sexual assault stuff on the bite model, which, well, there's been some comments made.
That's what our CEO of the company thought of first. And by George, he's giving it to you. By the way, we have 3 free digital solutions you can get now. I put my link above, or you can.
Yeah, you guys thought I talked fast, huh? Yeah. Meet Sherry here.
Whoever brought you here, you can get their link and get.
This is not sped up at all.
Get started with those free digital solutions now. And then real soon here, there's going to be a reseller positions. They may call it something different, where that you can have a chance to.
Imagine that though. And soon here, there's going to be a reseller difference, but they might call it something different. We never actually know what anything's going to ever be called or whatever's going on. We know nothing over here. We're told to do these lives. Kiss Ash's ass. Kiss Ash's ass. Say that 10 times fast. Ha! And then literally just tell people to join this thing and that it's wonderful and going to save the world.
Make some money to make some extra money in this in your life, which would be a blessing for you, because when you have more money and you have more time, you're out.
Yeah, I'm going to say this again because Chris just said he didn't know. There is always a little group of people out here that like to report every single video and stream that I do, no matter what it is about. And I am a targeted individual on the platform. So the Google bots are usually out here and they are usually strong in my chat. It is not me or my mod censoring. It is the Google bots that like to come every time that I stream now. Apparently, the people that were against censorship came to make sure that my streams got censored. I know. It's wrap your head around that. Make anything make sense out here these days.
To share with more people, right? Because you feel.
Six Trouble goes, is it me? I bet it's because of me. Trouble follows me a lot. I think it's because I got all the good snacks, not the cheap, crappy ones. Six Drops brings the good butter popcorn.
A little more comfortable, you're apt to share it with more people. I'm not saying you're going to get rich overnight. I'm just sharing. But get this part, folks.
Did you like the switches that she does from topic to topic to topic? Now, I'm going to throw something at you. And I know this might blow your guys' mind. I have a question for you. All right? Here's the thing. Do you think that maybe part of the reason why Sherry is so scatterbrained, if you will, and jumpy all around from thought to thought to thought to thought, and just the layout of how she does these videos, do you think that maybe part of that could be planned? Because she knows that it's harder for people to follow? And that if you are someone that comes across her, right, for this business, let's say, to try to learn, you won't be able to keep up with a thought this woman puts out, right? It's just Bloom, 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 bloom. Diarrhea all over the place. She just shoots out these thoughts so quickly and goes from one topic to the next. And I know, it seems like she might be completely scatterbrained and have no clue what's going on. But every once in a while, I almost get a little peek into Sherry. And it's almost like she does know better. And she does know what she's doing. I haven't quite figured it out yet. I'm just throwing it out there into the universe because I find it interesting. And while you're watching the rest of this, I want you to kind of have that idea in the back of your mind. Like, is she actually a scatterbrain that does not know how to properly go from like thought to thought to thought and present this properly? Or is she doing this at least a little bit knowingly and on purpose to manipulate? Right? How manipulative is Sherry Dershowitz? I think it is a good thing to kind of dive into. And I think we all want to know with the people that are in this thing, how deep are they? Have you made it all the way into the deep end and you're drowning? Or are you still kind of on the shallow end, still just dipping your toes in or something, How far are you in this thing? Best chat is on double secret probation, apparently. Yeah, real soon. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, and we'll get into that, don't you worry. Already read that, 6. Can't call them brand ambassadors anymore since Dr. Soha's contract ran out. She's not being paid to say nice things about Onpassive anymore. I want to know if that's what happened. Is that why she's been absent? Because I'm sure we've all been wondering what the hell happened to Dr. Soha. Is she absent because of that, or was she buried in Ash Mufara's basement? And he only takes her out to come and promote Onpassive sometimes. Hello, Shaw. I am so glad that you're here. She loves her life, Scam Chan said. She does, though. I mean, you can't say she doesn't, right? No matter what, Sherry's always happy. She is that meme that I memed with Ash, with the dog with everything on fire around her. And she's just sitting there like, oh my God, I'm sharing you share things. Onpassive, so great. Like everything's on fire. Like she really does love it. I never knew I loved Switzerland so much until I met Shaw. Same. I don't know how she dresses herself. Is Shaw from Switzerland? No. I hope that keeps you guessing. Uh-oh, there's one. Come here, you little roach. 6. Get it. It's on the screen. It's on the screen, 6. Outside that door behind her is the hall to the nurse's station. That's where the rest of the old folks' home is, right? Dr. Soha fell off the face of the earth, the flat earth, Cece's flat earth, until she started her own company. She does not list Onpassive on her LinkedIn. I can't remember if she ever did. Like, did she take it off? I know that somewhere I have a screenshot of her LinkedIn from ages ago. I'll see if I can find it, because that would be interesting to know. I'm so happy yesterday. I found bath bombs at Walmart. $7.50. Go to Walmart and get bath bombs. Don't order them from Scentsy. Don't order them from any of these crappy MLMs. At Walmart, they're 50 cents. Go. Her dream is our problem. Yeah, right? She's talking to Redbeard a lot? No. Swiss Quail Force. Did she forget to leave the glossary? No wonder they're all so confused at their titles. Right? Like, then this is what I mean. She should have written down the title and the description on the cue cards. And then she would have been good to go. So this is why I said she needs to actually use them, not just make them. To use them. Just someone passive doesn't exist. That includes ex-founders. Honestly, You can't blame Dr. Soha for not putting that on her LinkedIn, right? Dr. Soha never listed it. She listed the master company that Ass contracted with to get her. Okay. Awesome. But you would think that if it was, a good thing to have on your resume, she would put it on there, right? I mean, the more experience in that sort of business, the better. But not when you're doing business with a scam.
This part blows me away, and I have to share this.
Sherry, don't hate yourself. You're going to hurt yourself. Stop that. That's not nice. Just because you're scamming people with Onpassive doesn't mean you have to go abuse yourself. Jeez.
Every time I come on here, because it just blows my way. Like I said, more fun, easier, simpler, and more secure. But get this, folks. Let's say, I don't know the price yet, one of them costs $30. You paid your $30, and it's month to month. And then you notice the next month.
So I don't know if you caught that, but she goes, let's say, since I don't know the price, oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are promoting a business and we don't even know the price. We're signing people up to a so-called MLM and we don't even know the commission plan or the prices of the products or nothing.
Month it's cheaper.
We're real smart over here.
What happened is Onpassive, the company, is paying you, the customer,
or do this.
It's digital solutions. Who does that? Plus, it eventually ends up being zero. And eventually,
Scam Chan, if you have Discord, you can add me to Discord. My Discord is Queen of Karma number 8669, and I will send you some. I have some. I have a lot of sound bites you might like, Scam Chan.
you get back there and have credits to use something else or become a reseller in our company. And what's cool about being a reseller of our company is you don't have to go out and buy lights. You don't got to do what I'm doing. You don't have to do any of that. You can literally set it and let the company do the work for you using artificial intelligence. It gets you the leads. It gets you the follow-ups. It does all that for you. I've always wanted to be in something like that.
You're right. Jesus, Sherry, take a damn breath. Lord. Scam Chan says it's far, far easier to sell something without a price, isn't it? And it's far easier to get people to sign up for something without the price and without having to explain a crap commission to them, Because it's not like MLMs ever have a great commission plan.
I don't know about you, but sometimes I definitely am no salesperson, and you don't got to be that here. But
No, you don't have to be that here because they're not really selling anything.
I love Onpassive because of it's changed the way we do the internet.
I mean, right now the products are free, except for O-Connect, which is probably going to be $1 million. So
more fun and easier way. And when you get back there and see that, you'll see what I'm talking about. Things you've never seen before. I'm just going to teach you.
Never seen before. Email, never seen it. A social media platform, never seen one of those before. An Earl trimmer? Listen, all right, I used to like that song by the Dixie Chicks. Yep, never seen. Complete innovative and brand new company. Biggest tech company ever. It's going to be bigger than Apple and Microsoft combined. Ash is going to replace Google.
With one. Okay, one of them is our O-Mail. It's called O-Mail, which is like your email. Get this, folks. By the way, all our things are unlimited. So get this, folks. Can you picture? I have friends now all over the world, right? I can send them a video in my language, or I can do a text that talks in my language, and they can get it in their language at a perfect time. That to me is so incredible, knowing I can say it in English and they can get it in whatever language they speak. That's a mind blower. That's a drop of the mic.
Oh my God, nothing else is like that. Like, if I write someone an email in English with any other email service, they're forced when they get it to read in English. There's absolutely no way for them to ever translate it. It's not like there's Google Translate or anything. Thank God Onpassive is here.
Whole Onpassive is a drop in the mic. So I'm just teasing you with one. Can you picture that? And then sending you something in their language and you get it back in your language. Who And you don't got to go outside the platform. That's what I like. There's no, on some of these other things you have to like download this.
And as Chris just brought up, yeah, Sherry, that language thing is not working yet. It's a dream. It is not even here yet. And she's talking about it like she's already used it 5 million times, Scam chance. Ash replaces Google in 3050. Everyone watch out. He's coming. He's coming for you. Chris also says that O-Connect will be less than $250 because he's heard people say it was going to cost $250 to $300. So it will probably be between $200 and $225 per month. I have shown you guys O-Connect before. So if you want to go check it out, watch that at the end of this and tell me if you think that's worth that amount of money, because I don't think it is. I don't. Would you trust Sherry to leave the platform? No, she should probably just stay on ONET. Because Sherry has friends all over the world. Right? Like, that's the thing. It's like, who is she writing? Other people in Onpassive? Well, yay. But it's not even existing yet. And again, not the only place that does translating.
To get to that, do this, get to that, which brings you back to the same thing of logging into another system. No, you don't got to do that in Onpassive. It's all right there in front of you. Literally just hit the button and it tells you that's what I'm talking about, folks. That is what I'm talking about. So check them out. So the first one is Mail. I shared with that a little bit with you. The other
Sherry, do you do a big line of meth before you do these streams? I need to ask. We need to get that out of the way because I have never in my life seen someone that can just talk and then go from one thought to the other and jump like this. It's amazing. It's a pure talent. This woman deserves an award for this. Oh, fuck. No, I just hit it.
with you. The other one is ONET, it's like our social media. And the other one is Trim. Crazy long thing when you get to a website. It's all crazy. You can customize it, make it your own. And get this, folks, this just blows me away. It tracks it. So that's all I got to share with you.
It tracks it. Which, yay, don't all the old trims track it? Track what, like,
I want to know more, get back there, sign up for the free ones. And we don't ask for a credit card.
Don't toss Sherry that ball of yarn. No, don't. If it would automatically translate, that would be awesome. But there is a reason why no one has created that yet, especially not Onpassive. There is no way to do this. That's why. I'm sorry, but there's no like AI bot that can just take it and translate it automatically into the language. Too much would have to go into that. So first it would have to have a GPS to figure out what language it is going to. And even that doesn't work, by the way, because where you live is not necessarily the language you speak. For example, here in Canada, you have English and French, right? But then people also speak every other language. So just because, for example, someone lives in Quebec, right now in Quebec, you can only speak French, all right? They're taking out the English there. So let's say you're in Quebec, but you right now speak mainly English. And then this thing assumes that you speak French because your location is Quebec. You get what I'm saying? Like, it won't ever work. There is no way. So first that would have to exist, where that GPS thing would have to be a part of this. And then again, it would have to like magically, like there'd have to be a third-party app in between that would then magically translate it. You know what I mean? It's humanly impossible to make this. What you can make is you can make a translator so that once the person receives the email, they choose the language they want it translated to. And then, you can make a translator with the words. It won't be the best one. But again, there is Google Translate. But that's not perfect either. So, like, they haven't even perfected this yet, right? But Ash says he's going to do it now. And it will be more automatic, you know? So, that is why it's literally impossible. They're already working on the Google Translate, which is as close that you can get to that right now. Is that kind of thing. And there's a few different translators out there. It's not just Google. I just fail to have any off the top of my head right now. But Onpassive does not have this yet. You know? If another company invents auto-translate in their product, Onpassive cannot steal it and use it. They aren't that advanced. They can't even get an email program to work. Like, at all. Exactly. Come on, Queen, you're selling the Onpassive AI short. Well, maybe Al is only 5 feet tall.
So that's incredible itself. So that's all I have for you folks. What's tomorrow is Saturday. I'm going to be here, but you probably won't because you're probably going to be off celebrating the holiday.
Aww. Did Sherry not have anyone to celebrate the holidays with? Man, that's kind of sad. That explains something. Someone has to come over here and give Sherry some loving, and then explain to her that Onpassive is not good and Ash Mufaro is a very bad man.
And if you are here, thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me today. If you joined me, thank you, Patricia, and whoever else joined me.
And she says that because Patricia was the only one that commented during the stream. And I feel bad for Sherry sometimes when I'm watching those. I'm like, poor Sherry. Everyone forgets about her.
So that's all I have for you. So if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. If
Happy
it's your
birthday.
anniversary, happy anniversary to you. If you're sick or you're hurting, I'm praying for you, Patricia, and we're also praying for our sister, Nobrel Walk-On. And anybody else who needs prayer, I'm sure there's lots of other people there. I think there's Russ and Judy's, somebody in Judy's family. So anybody else out there is hurting or sick, I believe in prayer. You do you, because everybody's different, right?
See, that's sweet. She's like, I believe in prayer, but you do you, because everybody's different. But I'm going to pray for all these people. It's so bad that she's a scammer at the same time.
So, and the other thing I have to say with you, I have two
Yeah, Joe says she can make an incels year. We'll hook her up with Warhammer.
favors, just two, not four.
Two.
Two. Have two favors.
Okay.
They're more
Well, I don't really know you, Sherry, so I'm not really sure about doing favors for you, but go
for
on.
you than as opposed to me.
Oh, okay.
Pick up the phone.
Okay.
Don't text, folks. Come on.
Oh, my God, she's so angry about that. Guys, make sure that you do not text. Pick up the damn phones today, or else poor Sherry here is going to have a fucking aneurysm.
That just infuriates me when people... You can't say what you really mean in a text with your voice. So call the person and tell them that you love them.
Yeah, we're just out here like, but Sherry, we really want to text. I really like text messaging. And poor Sherry's like...
La 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 la. Quiet!
So guys, like, make sure that you call the people you love instead of text them today. Or else Sherry's going to be mad at all of us.
And whether it be your family or friends or whoever, they may need...
Yeah, go call up strangers. I want everybody to pick up the damn phone and do a prank call today. Just for Sherry.
to hear your voice and maybe down in the dumps. Or
Call them up, tell them they're beautiful. Say hello, I was just calling to tell you that you're beautiful. How large of a team does Sherry have? Not that big. Sure, she learned some moves in the 70s. Probably. Because Al portraits never say catfish. Don't believe the hype. Everyone always trusts Al portrait. Al portraits are getting better. I wonder if he would draw himself in an AI app. That would be fun. Is she about to dox herself again? I hope not. But all these people dox themselves constantly all the time. And then they all dox each other. Like people will open up the accounts in their full names. And I keep saying, stop doing that Onpassive. Don't do that. And then, they come in the chat, they say hi. And they go, hello. Chris McNair, as if that was his real name, And then they're like, oh, doxing everyone. It's awful. But what can you do? Come on, send those video O-mails out. Yeah, instead of emailing, do video O-mails. See? Scam Chan gets it. He gets it. Sherry has the 8 of the 9 voices in her head on her team. The other one joined Charles Osong's team. Osong Man never dies. Happy birthday to your son, April. Tell him that we all wish him a very happy birthday.
I may just be thinking of you too, and if you're like me, it always happens is I call my daughters, and they're like, oh, Mom, I was just dialing your number. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh my God, she's also psychic.
Anyway, pick up the phone and tell your family and friends and tell them you love them.
I am actually all for that. Everyone, pick up the phone today. Dial up your family and friends and tell them that you love them. Definitely do that.
And another thing, which is so cool.
You can text them too, though. I'm not going to bang my head against the wall and go all over it like Cherry here. Just, reach out. Tell people you love them today. Tell people they're important to you. Do it every day, but especially today because Sherry said so.
Know this, that you out there, you, the person who thinks they're no good, somebody who's put you down, you are a miracle to be here on earth. You have talents, share them. You're supposed to be here.
Sherry?
I don't care what anybody else said to you before. You got to learn how to go and lift this in out the other end.
Oh, now that's some advice.
That's what I'm talking about. Go in one ear and out the other.
In one ear and out the other. I wish that everyone would let Onpassive go in one ear and out the other, but here we are.
You got to do that. Trust me, I know. I've been there.
Joe says, I'll send an e-card. That's all I'm doing. Sam Chan says, just use O-Connect to tell them. That should go over well. Should go over well.
Through so much of my life, you just have to do that or it will eat you alive and will eat your health alive. You're important. You're a miracle. You deserve to be here. So remember that, okay?
Yes, everyone, okay? You all deserve to be here. You're all important and a miracle.
Okay? And you have talents, so share your talents. I don't know what they are. You got to find that out for yourself. And
I really hope that the talent does not include signing up to a pyramid scheme without a product and then promoting things all over the interweb. I even feel like Sherry here has better talent than that. Like I said, she's fun, she's sweet.
share your talent. Somebody else may need to see or hear that.
Hello, Albs. Good to see you.
Your story. Sharing your story could help somebody else. You don't need to know their circumstance or what have you. It could be very similar to yours. Share your story could be helping them too as well. So that's all I have for you folks.
It is true. Sharing your story can help people. But try to do that and care about people. Just to do that. Not because you want to trick them into thinking you're a good person so you can sign them up to a scam. Like Sherry here.
I do want you to have an amazing and safe long weekend for us in the U.S.
Woo!
Have an amazing and safe long weekend. You deserve it.
Yeah.
You've all been working hard or I don't know, maybe you don't have it off. You have to end up working a third job. Well, in Onpassive,
Damn it.
It's about to change the world.
Oh my God. Sherry, you're almost done. You almost made it. I was almost going to say, man, this wasn't as scary as usual. But then you had to do it, didn't you, Sherry? You just had to. You had to go, oh, but maybe you have to work your third job over the holiday. And you're poor. And you're in need. But don't you worry, Onpassive is going to change your life. Oh, man. I was like, she almost didn't do emotional manipulation. She was close. Talking about everyone's special and not to listen to bullies and blah, 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 blah. You know, that shit. But here we are. Here we fuck it up.
To the better, more positive. And I want to thank Mr. Ashmore and his wife and family for creating this to help changing our world.
It's like they're doing a Grammy speech. I want to thank Onpassive for bringing me here to do this webinar, and I want to thank my mom and my dad for birthing me 36 years ago, and I I really like how my mom poked the hole in the condom and they didn't get abortion. And then I want to thank everyone out there that's watching this today. Thank you so much to Mr. Ash Mufara and his wife and his beautiful children. Let's not forget his grandmother, his mother, his great aunt Judy, and great grandpa's brother Charles. And then you're like playing the music to get them the fuck off stage. You're like, bye! Okay, yeah, you thank everyone, we get it. I mean, it is a station, a whole TV station, the Sherry That Shares show.
To make it a much more better place so that people can have more, enjoy more. For those people around the world who do not have the things that I have here, for those people who are struggled all their life or who've gone through so much, it's your turn. Onpassive is the answer. I love you guys all to pieces, and I will be on here tomorrow, so take care.
Aw, Sherry loves me. All to pieces. I don't know what that means. I feel like that's some kind of threat. Maybe I should be worried, but she loves me.
Take charge. God bless.
She loves you too, by the way. Yeah, run.
And if you're a proud brand ambassador, I said it correctly, I will see you at the next level up top where our ears will pop, our brains will pop, our hearts will pop, because that is how.
Yeah, everything's gonna pop. Up at the top where everything pops because stupid Ash Mufara never fucking stops. Damn it.
Our amazing CEO, his wife and family, and all our amazing...
You already said that, Sherry. All right, now we are repeating the Grammy thank you speech.
Amazing dream team, tech team from around the world, places I don't even know of.
You know what? It's funny, she's had these cue cards the whole time. Have you seen her look at them once? No. Not one time.
Yet, how they give it to us with love. That's all I have. Take care, take charge, God bless. I'll see you, banana.
I'll see you, banana. Ah, she just kissed us. Ah, gross. Anyway, that was Sherry. Sherry who shares things, and she shared with us how Onpassive is more funner. The fun thing is that she seems to be more funner. She is really more funner, isn't she? I thought it would be more funner to react to her being more fun. I'd really like it if she left Onpassive, but she's just over here.
La 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 la. Quiet!
Sherry, you should do something else on the tubes, and you would probably be so much more successful than if you were selling this damn Onpassive. Yeah, and Sean says, I did not consent to being kissed. I do not consent. Yeah, even Scam Chan says he wants to see you talk about your lunch, Sherry. We would much rather that. We would much rather that than have you out here promoting, well, this filth. Because the next video I'm going to play to you is honestly one of Onpassive's latest marketing campaigns. Oh yeah, they have a latest marketing campaign going, with their whole, we're about to release a whole bunch of new products, and Connect's going to cost money now, and we opened up an office in Egypt, but hey, look at us, we're still at the Burj Khalifa thing going for them. So what I'm going to do, unfortunately, I am not doing the Tiny Dare Condom ad break today. We are going to watch this instead because it is 3 minutes long, but I feel like it's a really good effect, Just pay attention to it and remember that this thing is a fucking scam, a culty scam, and that they're not successful at all. They have not made a dime here. Oh, you mean another one? Yes, another one. I did not consent to being popped or kissed or anything. I do not need my ears to pop. Or anything else to pop for that matter. If I ever join in Onpassive, you can come and pop me one though, okay? So watch this. Remember, all they have done is marketing. And what are they marketing for? I don't know. We don't know. And then when we return after this 3-minute video, it's literally 2 minutes and 59 seconds. We have an update for Ash because Ash has a confession, ladies and gentlemen. He has a confession to make. And we got to hear what he has to say. Yeah, so that was their big marketing thing. Yep, that's the latest release. I just saw it yesterday. But Scam Chan said something very interesting while this was going on. He said, the marketing that no one knows the results of. And that, you see, is our big issue here. Ash has taken $97 US at least from, he claims, about 1.4 million people. They don't have much to show for it, but they do have all of that marketing. How about advertising in other places other than the side of the Burj Khalifa? Am I right? See, and that's the thing, is that I feel as if they have poured all of the money into this marketing campaign on the side of the Burj Khalifa. Because yes, this is actually true. It's thousands of dollars to do that ad every time they do it. I don't know if it's exactly $56,000, but it is real expensive to have that ad done. And they're doing it, what now? Once a week? You know? Right? That is a board of color. Get it right. We need a board of color. 1.4 million accounts, but probably about 200,000 actual real people with multiple. Yes. But I'm going by what he says, which makes it worse, by the way. Am I right? And that's why I do that. Because I'm like, you know, we all know that it's probably only 200,000 actual people signed up, right? But he likes to say it's 1.4 million people. And it's like, okay, well, if you took that much money from 1.4 million people, so you got more to answer for then. You know, like, which story do you want to go with? Do you want to go with the truth, or are we talking all the accounts as people? Because that's misleading. And he does that on purpose to mislead. So I'm one that loves malicious compliance. If you don't know me, actually, we'll be covering that subreddit again very, very soon. And I say, oh, okay, you want to say it's 1.4 million people? Yeah, well, we'll do that, but it makes it worse for you then. You got more to explain for, but go off, Ash. Go off. Good job, buddy. Global business that reaches only one location to this is the problem. Alonda found out they stopped the live shows on March 31st. Yep. So what they're doing now is they're basically doing the live shows that they've already done, recorded, right? And now they're releasing them just out on YouTube. Like you said, in a B-reel. That's why I let that one go up, because you guys were like, oh, this is a B-roll. And I'm like, that's literally what it is. It is a recording of the same. And here's, we don't even really know. I do feel like there might have been 2 real ones. Maybe. Because there are 2 separate. And I have sat down and gone through them, by the way, and looked at all the different frames. And it does appear that there are 2 times that I can for sure say the ad was on the side of the Burj Khalifa. Other than that, it does appear to just be those 2 times, like mixed and put together like over and over and over again. It could have been maybe 1 real one for sure. But there does appear to be 2 different. So I will give them that. And again, that doesn't mean that it was 2 different ad campaigns either. I'm just talking there was 2 different light shows, if you will, on the side. So we can for sure say that in one of them, it was more general with the lighting and whatnot. And then there was one that was a little bit fancier, if you get what I'm saying. Not by much, but a little bit. And then what they've done is they have done this. So they've taken it and then they've doctored them a little bit so that, you know, if you're not paying attention, it all looks brand new. But then as you guys are pointing out, it seems to be the same people always watching and taking those pictures. And I don't even know if that was actual footage of people or if that is just stock footage. I can't find that exact one, but that doesn't fucking mean anything just because I cannot find it. But we are going to be, of course, looking into that as much as possible in future too. Thanks for being here, Money. I hope that you have a wonderful time at work. So it is just the same thing over and over again. So then I'm like, okay, well, because of that, they haven't spent as much as what we originally thought, right? Because, you know, if they actually were doing this on the side of the Burj every time, as you guys pointed out, it's thousands of dollars. But then that's not the case. So maybe they've done it twice, right? Let's give them benefit of the doubt. We say they've done it twice. Well, we're still missing like millions of dollars, okay? Like, where did that go? Because the products don't show that. The website does not show that. And I believe in actions more so than words. And boy, if there has been anything that makes that more true, it is the update that Ash did today. I got this from Marty DeGarmo's channel, our favorite guy, you know, went and hung out over at the Cool Zone for a moment. And this one is called Mr. Ash Mufara Has a Confession. And we've had some fun. We've had some laughs. We even got to make fun of the marketing campaign, which I find quite ugly. But again, maybe that's just me. Now this is going to get a little bit more serious. So this was just released in the last 24 hours. The earliest, like the latest I can find is like, it would have been about 18 hours ago.
I want to confess something to all of you.
Ash Mufara is going to confess something to all of us.
You might take it the wrong way.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
But hear me out until the end.
I am going to try my best to. I'm going to try to shut up and let you talk.
My name is Ash Mufara, and I'm your friend.
Okay, listen. Don't be talking like that. We are not friends, Ash. Unless you mean you're friends with my dad, Satan. You and him are really close. Yeah, you pretty much work for him. I know you told all of these people that you were sent by God here to help them. But we all know my dad sent you. We know.
And I did fail to
What?
estimate what we will have by now as of today.
Wait, is Ash Mufara actually giving us some truth and transparency?
I had no idea how big is the gap between what I thought possible and what is realistically achievable. And I did have a plan, and I had you in my plan, and I had you in my dream to kind of empower you and grow with you, and together we succeed and we win. And I failed in the scale of potential that we could achieve.
Now, I will give it to him. Okay? He is at least being honest about the fact he's failed. He has failed all of the people in his company. He has failed his family. He has failed himself. Okay? Shaw says, your dad is my little bitch. All right. So we got to give it to him. He's at least sitting here and saying, yes, I have failed. The honest rug pull. The question is, why is this happening now? And why is it so late? Because you've been failing these people the whole time for the last, 5 years straight, dude.
By now. And I'm not pranking you. The truth is, I had no realistic idea how far we would be at this moment of our journey.
Again, finally, we have been asking him to at least admit this. So I got to give him that at least it's being said. But again, I don't trust you still, sir. You are about 5 years too late for this honesty and transparency. And any apology that could come from this, you'd be late on. Especially since this business has not been closed down. So obviously, you are just saying this to save face. This video is sometime within the last 24 hours.
It's far, 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 far bigger than I thought.
Right? It's like only Ash Mufara and Shani and Rev can spend this amount of money and have nothing to show for it. Right? We don't know. And that's kind of my point. Why wanted you guys to sort of see the marketing too, and then this. Because damn, he put a lot of money into that marketing. You know? And that's not the only marketing he's done. And basically all these people have done is marketing. Because even their webinars and the stupid videos they make and the songs that they do and etc. all marketing, right?
And it's a good thing if you're patient. I did not imagine when things are connecting together now at all levels, and I'm seeing it myself, this is not what I envisioned. It's a million times bigger. It's a million times bigger. And it's unstoppable.
Oh man! Fuck! He got me there, guys! Jesus, he got me there! Here I was, I'm thinking that he's being transparent and honest. And he's finally gonna let these people know that this whole thing has been a damn scam. He barely had a business plan when it started. He was finally gonna, at least be honest about what is going on with Onpassive right now. But instead, we get this fucking bullshit. Let me tell you, the first time I watched this video, because you have to know, I skimmed through it, I screamed really loud at this part, at my TV all by myself in a room. My husband had to come out and check on me, from under the floorboards, since he's murdered down there, you see. and was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm this man, I tell ya, he makes me madder than the incels do. For once, I was like, he's being honest. Yay, we got the truth from Ash. Smoke screen. He tricked us, damn it.
What you're just about to discover and realize in these coming short days will probably get you up to speed to where I am now. The way I feel, we're done. And it's based on practicality and reality, not a just wishful fantasy. Did I think we're going to be 1 million in the short period of pre-launch and beta testing? Never, 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 never. Did I think it will be this quality of founders? Didn't even have a clue. Well, let's do some math. Google 130 something 97,000.
Oh, great. We're doing MLM math. Isn't that wonderful? He tricked you guys too, eh? We tricked you guys. You can admit it. It's okay. He tricked me. Shaw says, what are you talking about? Look at those pixels. This has to be the latest technology. Yeah, like obviously it was recorded on OConnect. Come on. On Chris's live, they said this was from 3 years ago. Ash has filled his pockets with over $100 million. I asked why no one was talking about it. They see this as positive, then that Onpassive is bigger than he dreamed. We see it as negative, since it sounds like he's admitting that he doesn't have a clue. The funniest part about this video is that's literally how it's portrayed at the beginning, right? It comes off like he's sitting down, he's finally going to be transparent and honest. And so for all of us, yes, we were like, oh, is he going to admit things? I mean, this was posted just now. There's got to be a reason. Did they like change it and like put him in halfway through and he's going to go, yeah, guys, I know I've been saying this for a long time. I'm sorry. This is a scam or something, right? Instead, he's just like, oh, no, it's bigger. We're like, oh, so it's just the same bullshit. There's no reason why this was posted then, other than to give us something new to laugh at, I guess. Why did Marty post it last night, though, and just this clip? Exactly. That's kind of why I wanted to play it today. Because I was like, this is sus as fuck. Right? It's sus. Whose fault is it that Ash wanted 50 plus products of no value? See, and that's the funniest thing about it, is he like kind of puts it in the sense of like, oh, I didn't plan enough because it was just too big. But it's really like, it's because you're badly researched. You never researched this at all. You never did any actual business plan or any planning whatsoever. You just went live one day and started telling everyone that you have the most innovative technology and that they should join your team today. And then all of a sudden you had a bunch of people joining and you went, oh shit, what do I do? And that's honestly what I think happened. It's a done deal all over again and again and again and again, right? Stricardo says the marketing was done on the cheap. No commercial pressure in Dubai because no mainstream competition. For the founders' benefit, it is to enhance their belief that Onpassive is real and also that it's successful. Because as you guys know, they have all the Dubai local newspapers and whatnot writing about them. Because technology is not the same out there. They're behind. In those areas, they're a little bit more behind in technology. And that's why Ash is kind of showing up going, oh, I'm going to give you guys data centers and give you the most innovative stuff. So they're over here going, wow, this Ash guy is really great. And again, that all adds to the delusion. Up to spend. You have to start first, right? I'm going to comment and delete it because that's what the cool kids are doing now. Don't do that, Six. I really like hearing from you and what you have to say. It's very important to me. There's not many times where Six does not open her mouth or comment and I'm not sitting there going, oh my God, that was fucking witty and brilliant and I love this woman. Please comment all the time. Is this the one where he said it was over, but he wasn't giving refunds because they had already gotten value? I don't believe so. MLM math always adds up just right. It adds up to 0 in my mind. Everything just always equals 0 with that math. Did I think it would be this quality of founders? Marty Red, Oily Mike, Chris Sherry, Slob and Graham, Comfort Collins, Sister Fumigation, etc. None of his scams have ever worked. No, because again, this isn't the first one. No, he was a part of Pay Diamond, which got shut down for being a pyramid scheme. He then went on to open up his very own pyramid scheme, which he called Ashmax. He then joined GDI, which is essentially also an MLM pyramid scheme. He's still technically a part of GDI, and now, of course, he's created Onpassive. There was 1 or 2 other ones he was in that I can't think of off the top of my head. I'll be honest. I've had a long day, but yeah, he's a scammy dude. So you're absolutely right. Not one has worked, and I would include this one in that. This one has worked because Ash has trousered over $100 million. Well, see, that's what he says. That's what he says. I would like to see more to show for it, though.
1,000 employees.
That was it. Thank you. Telex Free. That was the other one. Telex Free. Another one that was shut down for being a pyramid scheme. So, yes, we have a long history of being a part of or even running his own pyramid schemes. And then he opens up Onpassive and goes, but this one will be different, I promise. Well, look at the history, is all I have to say. Has Marty gone rogue? Just a thought. Nothing makes sense at all, so theories are now a free-for-all. Everyone is still just waiting and hoping. They're waiting and hoping and wishing and praying like just over and over again. Ethics, hold on. Ethics free! I'm not convinced there's anywhere near 1 million founders. Remember, the 1.4 million includes some pending founders that never got flushed. If Ash had 100 million, there's no way anyone would find him again. And I actually, see, that's the thing. He would have taken off. Pay Diamond really put the sour taste of being scammed into Ash. Yeah, it obviously gave him his future ideas, didn't it?
After 22, 23 years in business.
Of scams!
The relationship is employee. You exchange your time for money. I'll give you a salary. You are basically slaved to Google, and 2-3 years contract, you go home. You don't pick up anything, not even a mug. We have 1 million partners, true partners, not employees. They would operate as this is their own business. This is their Google. Not they're just going to exchange.
Sorry, my husband's running water, so there might be a little background noise right now. April and anyone else, this is my email. Feel free to email me. Also, other than the ticker at the bottom that lists off what to do if you've been scammed, you can also reach out to me and I will help you make the reports. And if you have been scammed, that is how you get a hold of me and tell me your story, and you can remain anonymous as well. I do not need to know who you are to know that you've been scammed. I just need the proof of the scam. Okay? You do not have to even tell me who you are. It's not necessary. You would just be asking me for resources, which I don't need to know who you are for that, or to help you speak out about something that most of the ones that you guys send me and have sent me in the past, I can then research and also gather evidence on. You get what I'm saying? So I don't even need to know who you are. There is no reason for a content creator to ever have to know who you are out here. Also, please do protect your personal information out here. I'm just going to say it again. I have people right now that are threatening to dox me and my community members. So just be wary. We do talk about cults and scams here, and bad YouTube communities that usually run like cults of personality, where it's like a content creator running a bunch of people like sheep, bossing them around, usually using them as an army. So do be wary of that. But you do not have to even tell me who you are to get a scam shut down with my help. I just want to put that out there because it does say on the bottom of the screen, that you can contact me as well. So if you don't know that the email is usually listed in the about section on the creator's page, that's the one that's listed on mine. But if you, don't know that or you don't have it, this is it here. Write it down and feel free to email me. 100. Yeah, see, like 100,000 accounts, that's 10 million plus of packages when they go on sale. Right, I know, right? 100,000 paid accounts. Ha! When? How many show up to live events? And this is what I mean. It is interesting to watch this because he talks about this. And if this was 3 years ago, imagine it's all just the same shit. But again, why was this posted up again? Because it's the exact same shit. Different year, different day, same products, same scam, same people, same shit,
It's time for money and go empty-handed.
Do you know what, Stricardo? They already have it. I've already gotten a fake cease and desist and lots of emails threatening to sue me. I said, bring it on. I will meet you at the courthouse. Because if you're going to sue me for defaming you as a scammer, you have to then prove to the courts that it is a lie and that I have messed up your money in some way, and I hope I have. I will be there just grinning if you tell me that I fucked up you ripping money out of hardworking people. I will love that. That will make my whole fucking day, man. Make my year. Go and prove in front of a court you actually are a scam because you won't be able to prove otherwise. And then also explain how I fucked you up from scamming more people. I'll be sure to record it and make a YouTube video. 100K makes more sense given the engagement on most of the big things they do, like teasing that they're going to announce an actual launch. But there's still, it's like so many of them. There's so much. I'm waiting for them to try. Me too. Me too. Scientology may have more members than Onpassive. It does. And they're also very mean. And they also have a legal team that does not like me.
After 2-3
I'm
years,
just
no.
throwing everyone's cornflakes, all
We
right?
own this together as founders. 1 million. No company had Amazon, like with the truckers, with all of that. But we have one.
Yeah, like, guys, don't forget the Dear There letter. It was a very, very important letter that I got from the Onpassive legal team.
Million partners. And we didn't even roll up our sleeves yet. We're just warming up, just about to do that. Apple has 5 similar amount of employees, 140 something. Okay, they have 512 stores as of today. Apple company.
And see, Albs, that's part of why I kind of put that out there when we were watching her. I don't remember if you were here or not for that, but I said, I wonder if Sherry acts the way she does and is as flaky and jumps from thought to thought during her streams because it's a manipulation tactic. So that people that are watching and listening and buying her bullshit almost can't figure out what she's saying and keep up with it. And, because it isn't her first rodeo. And so I find it hard to believe that she actually is as flaky as she seems, Is it weird that I want my own Dear There letter? I would frame it. No, it is not weird. We all get very excited out here in the anti-scam, anti-cult area when these people send us false legal shit or threaten lawsuits on us. I've had a lot of people threaten lawsuits on me, So there's that. Collins promised that I would be prosecuted over 5 months ago, but nothing so far. Excuse me, Collins? Sircardo is waiting. Sircardo's going to have to email me some of your stuff to react to now so we can just, help you out a little bit. Reset that fire. Sherry is no Mike Ellis. I even asked him to his face when he delivered my pizza. Did he pay for the pizza too? Because that would have been kind of cool.
Beautiful. One of them.
You know what? All the times that I've been doxxed and had people like send cops and all that shit to my house, which by the way, it's been over 20. I've never had pizza sent, and I'm very upset over that. Can the next group of people that dox me and come after me please ensure to buy me a pizza? Thank you.
Most successful, businesses on the planet. 512. We're going to have 1,000 locations just for the global leaders alone. Google has like 150
Chris is actually the fourth voice in her head, you see.
or something locations.
50 or something locations. See, I feel like he's still trying to go for that goal because he's opening up all these freaking offices. With all these offices open, I think they'd have one good product, huh?
Our first year.
You would think.
We're big. We're born big.
Deliveroo!
It turns out
We don't have that here. I've never heard that before. Do you mean, is that just a word for delivery outfit? Because if that's a pizza place, I want to go eat there. That sounds fun. Where'd you have dinner last night? Deliveroo! Would they take an American debit card? Probably, Joe, but you're not a hater. You're not allowed to send me a pizza.
to be,
Like, don't waste your money on that, Joe.
well, put it this way. It's not what we thought. It turned out to be a lot bigger, and I didn't really think that far. I knew I'm going to do my best. I knew I'm going to give something disruptive. I knew I'm not going to do something typical.
This was his best. You heard it here. What he has provided the last 5 years has been his very best. He's proud of it, you see.
I knew that.
Damn it.
But the level of effectiveness, didn't expect that.
Oh my God, it is real. Deliveroo is a UK home delivery service on behalf of participating. See, this is why I love the UK. I should have been born there and lived there, damn it. I only spent half my life out there and in Europe. Traveled a lot growing up. I want to get something from Deliveroo.
So as of now, as of today, where we are in Onpassive, I believe it's something to be proud.
Okay, listen, I know some of you guys don't like it when when Ash is sped up on the Recovering Hunbot streams. Now do you understand why? These ridiculous pauses, and he talks almost like he's talking to you in a trance. Hello, Alves! Thank you very much for the $10 super donation. For pizza, yes, I will. You're so sweet to me. Everybody's so sweet to me.
And
The supercar. Do you know what?
Indeed remarkable.
What happened to that? Because there was a time when they were giving away like phones and cars. I mean, that's where some of the money went to, right? Like, come on now. Yeah, like 10 iPhones, exactly. This is what I mean. What happened to that? It just kind of like disappeared, eh? Hasn't happened in a while. I haven't seen that for a long time now. Do you know what? After this, I gotta go look. I gotta go check out on that. Because, yeah, they should be continuing that. Maybe they get more O-founders if they did that. He talks like Shanny at half the speed of smell. Yeah, we've often talked here about how we wonder if that's done on purpose too, almost to like manipulate people and put them in a trance. I know he seems like a complete idiot, but he is a master manipulator. He is good at manipulating. Somehow, it's obviously working.
Historical in every way. There's no limit. There's no box. There's no frame for us. We're blowing up everything around us, and we are unstoppable. Good only.
Yeah, blowing it up. Like, as in, and then it's all destroyed.
I have never, up until this moment, been so confident and so excited and proud as of today's level. Excitement is mounting. I know what I know, and you will know it. I'm not going to be able to keep that away from you long, but of course, we want to be mindful and respectful to all of our founders and share that with them in a proper manner. And it's a reality. So hardship, Julie, is temporary. And I'm thankful. I'm so fortunate that I have, or I had my fair share of that. If I didn't taste that hardship at all capacities or poverty, if you wish, I would not even know what it means. And that's, the drive in me to share it with those who are in need, the deserving. I don't think where we are today is permanent. So if any of you unhappy or uncomfortable where you are,
spoiler alert, it actually ended up being permanent. So again, it's a lot of the exact same stuff. And this was from 3 years ago. We may have even heard some of this before. I don't remember specifically hearing this one, but I mean, we've definitely heard him talking like this before, right? But the funniest thing about this is that nothing's changed. Once again, we're back here. And what's even funnier about all of this is I don't know why the heck they're posting this right now, guys. I really do not know why this is even being posted right now. There's no reason for the fact that that was posted again. And honestly, it kind of freaked me out. It freaked me out because I was like, they're posting up old videos. Is Ash getting ready to dip? What is going on? Is this just to save face because they suck so much? It's just, there's a lot of questions. Yeah, they're so-called tech team, right? Tech team. Ricardo says, I'm going to order pizza for lunch. The kids can go without. Hype level running low. Time for Ash to go hard. Again, that's what I am wondering. So I want to hear from you guys. Why do you think this was posted again? Do you think that anything in the world will ever be more funner to Sherry? Yeah, funner. More funner to Sherry than Onpassive? Or will Onpassive be the most funner thing to our dear Share Bear? And when I tell her to leave, is she always going to be out here
La 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 la. Quiet!
Or do you think that I'll be able to break through that happy hard shell and fight through some of the voices in her head there and be able to
embarrassment to the Care Bears
and be able to, if anything, talk her into leaving this thing? Let me know down below. That's all I have for you guys today. Please do all of them YouTube things. All right. Remember, Onpassive is a giant scam. Ash Mufara is a con artist. and we are reporting it appropriately. Every time that they make an illegal income claim, we're reporting it. There was a time when they were doing medical claims, we were reporting it. The other thing I want to say is it is not going in real life to report scammers to the authorities or to report people for lying about practicing medicine. That is not going in real life. That is protecting the consumers and people of our world from scammers. And one of the things that we do here is just that. Yeah, get back to the floorboard, Trevor. Damn it. Scam Chan says, nothing more fun than saying we have the ingredients and talking about making apples that we can't even throw at its head. Am I right? I mean, if I'm going to get an apple in this company, that's what I'm going to want to do with it. Of course, that is a joke. Don't go running all over the internet. Queen's threatening people. Okay, I just don't want to hear it, okay? Some of you got to calm the hell down. Everyone gets a med bed. Yeah, everyone. So guys, no matter where you are, what you're doing, I hope that you all have a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous rest of your day. Take care, and I'm going to see you all very, very soon with another one. I think it would only be fitting if we ended this stream with Onpassive's theme song. Am I right? I'm always right. So yes, I am Satan. I am Satan. Welcome to hell. See, look, I even made a new thing.
Karma's a bitch.
Yeah, I like it, okay? I like it. If you're going to call me evil, I'm going to play the role. So, no matter where you are, what you're doing, have a fabulous rest of your day. I'll see you all very, very soon with another one. I'm going to go and check out some of the stuff to do with the Egypt office, as well as, you know, what the marketing is with this thing for real. We're still looking into all of that, and I will let you guys know as soon as I know something. Alrighty, take care, and I will talk to you all very, very, very soon. Mwah! Bye! And here is the Onpassive Thieves. Yes, they make music for these people, okay? Just, it's not a scam only. This is a damn cult.
We